Let us continue playing Sunless, where I've had to quickly rebuy all of my stuff, because apparently the save file didn't actually take hold from when I was doing the endgame stuff last time. So we've rebought the ACS McBobbin. We've upgained enough supplies and some fuel to do the trip we're planning. I've rebought the bonus front weapon, and now we've got to determine what we're going to do. And as mentioned, I'm probably going to go north here, and in fact I'm going to take off now. Huzzah for the new ship! Now we're heavier, which means our engine power, overall speed is probably reduced from this. It might also be less efficient now for fuel purposes. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm just looking forward to not having to run away from as much as we used to. So, looking at the map. We obviously want to go up to Mount Palmerston, so I'll probably go Vanderbilt, Palmerston, Frostfound, and then I'll see what I want to do around here. I might actually do some more exploration around this sort of area. Just fill in some gaps on the map. I know there's probably not much around there. There might be some stuff up here, though, which might be interesting. Certainly some isles north of Port Cecil that could be entertaining. We do only have 10 supplies, of course, and picking up more is going to be a bit of a pain. We'll probably end up heading to Khan's Shadow last, Gator's Morn. Might wrap around of Assault Lions if we got enough fuel in reserve to do that. So, just also a point, we have absolutely no terror, so there's no point in me having anything here. But we're going to head over to the Vanderbilt at least to start with, because it's a reasonable starting point on this journey. I'm so hoping we encounter something now. I want to test out both my weapons. And when the mirrors increase, we're now actually faster at firing them. I'm actually now starting to think a bit more about my third captain, because we're getting to the stage where I'm almost certain that something bad is about to happen to us. It is owed to us. So I like to prepare for these things, and I know that I can... You stand on the bridge with a likely last locket in your hand. This works for both of you. Shorebound lovers grow lonely and Z-captains die young. I shall keep it. I have a sweetheart in London and I lose a terror for that. I also noticed there's some bats nearby. So let's go hunting. Oh, forward weapon has a bigger arc. Nice. Okay. All clear. This has kind of been a bit of a detour, but, you know. Dispose of the corpses. Into the pot. Gain terror, gain a supply back, though. And we do like having additional food. Right. Let's continue on. I don't mind the terror going up at this stage. It's not massively critical. And we're quite close to a port anyway. But keeping hold of supplies is definitely something we're going to have to do. The Salt Lions is almost a given, just because we will need some money at the end of this. It might even be worth going down and picking up some more clay men as well. But we'll see how things go. And we arrive at the Vanderbilt. Relatively unharmed. And I actually have things I can sell here as well, because they like memories of the surface, where we have been recently. I wonder how much I can sell things here for. Okay. We don't have anything for that. Let's just have a quick look at the shop. We can buy Fox 5... No, we can sell Fox 5 cameras here, and I should probably have taken some of that. The Hollow Temple, I can sell some of those for. Monstrous Almanac, I can sell for 1,000 here. I don't need Tomb Colonists, so I'll leave those alone for the moment. Okay. Tomb Colony. We shall, of course, explore... We shall gather gossip. Giving us support reports. A close one, but hey, we might get a view out of it. And we will explore Vanderbilt. Okay, search warily. The Neath is rarely gentle. But our mirrors has gone up enough that we got a 76 chance of this. Let's have a go. Someone's left a note. Cask under a carpet of creepers. Page from a journal. Okay, we gained a tale of terror. We have quite a lot of those to sell. I'm sure there's some place we can actually do that. In fact, I'm sure I've been to that place, but it's remembering things at this stage, really. Do I want to go up by Codex? We can buy fuel quite cheaply at Mount Palmerston, so actually I'm okay there. What's going to concern me is actually the supply situation. So I think we will go Codex and Wither here. Well, that was easy. I was kind of gambling, but I did have the second shot available, so... into the pot! Needn't complain, we're just getting food. Free food at that, pretty much. I don't think this is necessarily something I want to deal with. Yep, we're cooking. And where's the nearest place we're close to? Nowhere nearby. Well, lights are off. We have a reasonable score against that, so... just stay back there. I know I said I could possibly run away from something, but, you know. Oh yeah, the arch we can go under. Okay, good. Also, why are we at slow speed? What's going... oh, all clear. Was that because we overcooked the engines? Ah, snow seat... okay. We're labouring against for snow. Which, unfortunately, is not helping our supply situation out. There we go. But hey, we got a couple of new places we can go back to, so Wither. What's our terror score at? 18. I think at 20, as I've mentioned before, we're probably going to go and... go and put the lights back on, probably when we leave here, in all fairness. Wither. We shall, of course, gather intelligence. Okay, we can't do shore leave because we don't have any money. I can buy fuel for sea stories. I can buy muscle salt for sea stories. I can buy ivory for Tales of Terror. I can buy supplies for Tales of Terror, actually. So that leaves me with 4. But we now got a couple of extra supplies, and that should hopefully tide us over until we get to wherever we're going. House of the Question. Defy the Gods. Iron Hearts go up by 5 each, up to 110. No, I don't think we necessarily need to, you know... We need to concern ourselves a little with this. That being said, it's quite cheap. It is quite cheap to gain the gods' attention. But we don't have curses to lift, so... off we go. And I see another one of those things. I'm wondering if they're easy enough to fight, but honestly, I don't want to take the risk. They've got 400 hit points. We have 200, and we do about 50 damage per barrage. So it's got 8 chances of doing a lot of damage to us. And I don't know what benefit we would get for doing it. At some stage, sure. Probably some stage soon, actually. This is a battleship. I'm willing to take on pirate ships and raiders now. But for now, the Isle of Codex. Compile a port report. This is a challenge. But hey, we've managed it. And we can buy fuel and supplies here for more than we actually have available. So, because of that, we are leaving. So, Mount Palmerston then. We should be able to pick up fuel quite cheap. I mean, there could be something to the north, actually, but... Ooh, what are you? Well, that's tough. Oh, this could be bad. All head reverse. Mind you, we're just destroying this guy. There's the first hit, and actually we didn't take any damage from that. Double miss because I rushed. Okay, we're going in for the kill. Took a hit. We're taking no damage from you. We actually took 0 damage there. Oh, he's doing stagger damage, which is something we kind of have on one of our guns, actually. The front gun does do that. We destroyed the Faustic Corsair. We have 1 unread log. What can we do with an unread log? No idea, but we've already proven we can fight, at least. Oh, dear God, there's another one. Given we took no damage from the first one, I'm half tempted to go for this. Better engage. Stick with the reverse. I'm not even getting into a fight with this guy. Pirates, what bother are you? And I'm kind of wishing I now had gone against those monsters. But hey, we'll keep going as we are. Another Corsair. Memory of Distant Shores. And I really should get to Mount Parmesan, but let's just scan the area. No one's in Z range. Okay, Mount Parmesan it is, and we'll see if we can pick up some more fuel. I may also have to cut my journey short here. Possibly go just Frostbound and then do the 4 hours here, possibly down to Gators Morn and just head straight to the salt lines after that. But we shall see. I want to pick up soup here if I can, but there's no way I can. I'd pick up 7 of it. I've got no cash. Our terror has also remained at 19, probably due to all our successes in combat. Lights off just while we dock. Also, our terror is going down while we're here. Okay, docking we go. So, shops. We can buy fuel for 9 here, and zoop for 70. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to buy the fuel. Don't have enough to buy the supplies either. So let's see if we can go to the story here. Probably not, but in a minute, I might sell tickets. Let's have a go. I found a little cottage. Oh, tea with the deviless. You may not pass. That's not one of the poisonous ones, is it? Come see me again. So may I bring me a present if you like. Okay, we took tea with her. That's something. Let's go and grab a port report. And we can dig among the ruins. We have enough terror to have a go at this. 60% chance. I have 2 soup. And a memory of distant shores. We did lose 2... Oh, we lost 2 supplies. I can't sell Zoop here. Alright then, I'm going to have to go. Where can I pick up some supplies? Frostbound is unlikely to be beneficial to us in that regard. Our ship's cook could probably manage something. If, you know, he would actually do things properly here. We'll leave that for the moment. What we really do want to do is improve our Veil score, which is what I'm going to be looking at here. You want a sack of coffee if we're going to do this. And you'll increase our iron. I'm, though, much more interested in boosting our Veil stat. As I mentioned, Veils is one of the ones that we can use in the... be able to pass half the points on to our next captain. That'll be 24 currently. Now, while it's tempting to get hearts, Veils allows us to keep half our money over as well. The hearts allows us to keep a crew member over. The iron allows us to keep a weapon, but honestly, the weapons aren't that much of a problem, I don't think. We'll see. But this is 2 of my guys wanting the quest thing here. The captain, or the first officer, and also the engineer, though that's mostly so we can build some horrible contraption, which is going to take so many resources. So many resources. Frostbound. Okay, let's gather a port report up. Terra no more than 20, we have 26. I need an outlandish artifact. And more supplies. Let's ask the squatters about the castle. Gain the Tale of Terror. Nothing else I can do here. So we need outlandish artifacts. And I think given our supply situation, I'm going straight to Abbey Rock here. I know I can pick up some supplies there at ridiculous prices. But honestly, I'm now a little concerned that I'm not going to be able to do much here. Port reports will get some fuel back, but honestly, we need to get some more money. Oddly, I'm now in a position where I've spent too much money. So I think after this, we're going to go straight down, ignore everything, and go to the salt lines. Not a good price of mine. 20 echoes. We'll part of that. We will knock at the iron gates. Lose 2 terror. Let's do it again. Nothing. Don't have a gift to offer. And there's nothing here to buy. And I have to be quick because while I have the fuel in reserve, don't have anything else. Station free then. We'll go station free. I might consider going down to Gators Morn and then the salt lines. But actually it might just be better to go back. It's not as if I'm completely drained on resources, though. I can still make this, and we can still make profits here. We have 2 zoop, which is 140 at the end. That will buy me some supplies. And if needed, I can always make a trip back up and go and fill some more mirror catch boxes. Station free. Try out the gate. I can't do any port reports here. Oh, that was worth it. So, looking at things then, I guess down towards where Pigment Isle was, And straight down from there until we get to... Wolf's Rift. Stay in the highlight because I mean we do have a pluff fuel, and we'll get at least 200 for doing this. So, in fact, no, we get. Oh, actually, no. Hold on, I can't do that. Oh, I'm glad I caught myself there because actually we can't go and get that. We need to give them a deposit. So I have to go all the way to the New Island. Okay, we're burning engines. Because I can't... I can get more fuel. Can I get enough fuel, though? God darn it! I was looking so good and I've messed it up. We can get more fuel if I go Gators Morn and try and pick up a few extra port reports. I could also go and attack some more Corsairs and hope that I can get something out of that. Or I can just burn fuel and try and get down there. Demure Island is the best place we got left for definite gains, so... So that's where we're going. Okay, saving us a little bit of time. We can definitely make it to there. We can definitely make it back. And at that point, we can beg the Admiralty for enough fuel to get ourselves a trip to the surface. Plus 2 Zoop, plus whatever else I have in the hold to sell. We could, I suppose, sell these off. But I'll feel really bad if we do that. Now we carry on. How close are we? Not too far away, but I only have 4 supplies left. It feels bad to be burning the engine so much, but that little bit of extra time might just get me back to London without starving. I've basically got 4 full... Wild Angler Crab. These are new. And he's missed us. We're not missing him. All clear. Okay, we can dissect it for knowledge, but I think we'll butcher it for supplies. And a appalling blob of organic matter and dripping fluids. Retrieve from somewhere you'd rather not think about. Choice cuts. There's probably something horrible inside, but there's a possibility it's not. Probably like eating trout, if a trout tried to kill you a few hours ago. Yeah, okay, more hunger loss. You know what, I can take that, and that suddenly makes our position a bit less precarious. I'm getting 20 fragments for that battle as well, actually, because it's the first time we killed one of those. But yeah, I'm liking having the 2 weapons, especially the stagger weapon up top. It's just saving us a lot of problems. Okay, how close are we? Getting there. Oh, I feel this is a mistake now. I've burned too much fuel. Okay, in a Misery co-funging station, we are docking. Oh, this wasn't the place. Oh, where was it? Where are the men? God damn it. Okay, we'll explore Jimmy Island. Rat Corsairs. You need your supplies and they're vermin. We lost 2 crew. We still have more than half though, so we're okay there. We shall attempt to gather supplies. And again. Gain 2 terror, 1 supply. And again. 37, 1 more. Okay, I gained 2 supplies out of that, so we now have 7. I can burn the supplies if I need to. It must have been Godfall, or Polyphreme. It was Polyphreme, I'm sure it was. Polyphreme won't allow me enough, but I could go Polyphreme back up to London. It's going to be touch and go on 6 Vuel. Did I get the report? I must have got. Did I get the report from Jimmy? I really hope I did, because otherwise that was a bit stupid. I'll also get to Godfall as well, just to add an extra port report. That'll buy me extra fuel when we get back to London, and not too much of a cost. Yeah, we're gonna have some problems in a little bit. Crew is fed, 6 and 6. Running out of fuel though. Straightforward challenge. We'll calm them. Gain a fragment. I'm just so... in such a bad way. Such a bad way here. 5 fuel remains. And that the burning of fuel has really screwed me up here a bit. I panicked. And I think I've panicked by going back here because I don't think I'm going to have the... I'm not going to have the fuel. I'm going to have to burn some supplies to do it, which is counterintuitive, but... I also can't afford to go slowly because, of course, we will then starve. Though, in theory, our supply situation should be slightly better now. Here we dock at Godfall. Of shouting. I don't have the Foxfire candles to go and explore this place, which is fine. What I need to do is get to Polyphreme, grab some claymen, and see if I can't run the gauntlet. Basically 4 plus this one, so 5 barrels of fuel to get back to London. It's gonna be interesting. Carrying the claymen's cargo. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay, tight as we can, and we're going directly there. No dallying here, no dickering, no changing course. We're just going straight there. Unless we encounter pirates, in which case I might kill them. Now that we can kill them, at least, it's definitely worth trying. We're also going to be a bit marginal on terror when we come to this, but we're on a direct line in. We go as the crow flies. We do not deviate. We deviate. We deviate if they do. Yep, I'm fine. Okay, I was tempted, but they were about the same strength as us, so. And honestly, I'd probably use up more fuel fighting them. No, if that's them coming back to us. Crew is fed, 3 and 5. We can definitely burn the supplies if we need to. I need 22 fuel to get to back to the surface and basically restore our money issues out. I already know it's causing us some bad effects, so... Oh, what are you? Okay, we are at full stop. If you want to fight us, I'm willing to fight you, sir. But you're not going to win. You put a flare up, did you? Well done. You're dead. And I'm hoping I've got some fuel in here. Scuttler. 1 crate of human souls. There's more money at least, but it's not what I wanted. And that detour has put us a bit short. You can see how short we are. We used 2 of our 5 fuel, and we barely made it a third of the way there. Suffered 4 damage from the overall fight, though. I think we're okay, though. Maybe, who knows. Halfway there. Are we halfway there, though? Not really. I'm going to end up running out of fuel by the time we get to about here. Our terror is at 43. That's a fun thing, at least. We're going to get back without triggering the terror event, so nightmare strength will stay low. Oh, what now? A pirate frigate. So you've lost 2 crew at this point. Oh, you did hit us back for 7. We fought so many people getting back here. Loot and scuttler. Fuel! Precious, precious fuel! And a cask of mushroom wine. All hail the precious, precious fuel. So that's board us. That'll get us back home. We might even manage it without needing to burn our supplies, which will be a bonus at this point, I think. Jelly Fleur. One of these weapons needs to hit, and that was it. I'm liking that we're getting to kill things now. Let it disperse. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can. Let it disperse. Gain a Z story and 15 fragments. Probably should have gone for the supplies as it turns out, but... Okay, 2 fuel. Pretty much there if we dodged a maelstrom. But for some reason wasn't on my map. I don't think going into that is generally speaking a good idea, hence why I'm dodging it, but it is rather annoying that it's right on my detour path. Okay, exactly 1 fuel. And we are not quite close enough anymore. Oh, we shall flee the nightmare. Okay, I'll lose 1 restful night. We still have 1 of those remaining. Nightmare strength is now down to 1. We nearly cured ourselves of nightmares. Of course, solve 1 issue, cause ourselves another. We're now hitting the desperate measures point. Was you not want to end without fuel? We will get the message, of course, but this is a nice ship. I'm not giving this ship away. we're so close to London now. We can taste London. An impossible scent of pine. Home waters. Half fuel remaining. I think I'm going to have to burn it, as I don't think we've got quite the thing to get in there. No, we are on course. 26, 24. Sacrifice to storm, sacrifice to stone. Abandon ship! No. I lose 2 supplies for 1 fuel. That gets us home. Well, kinda hopeful we wouldn't have to do that, but that is just showing how little money we had to try this. Desperate measure events comes up again, but we're gonna be back home, we're gonna get some port reports. Lights off, which I probably should have done a lot earlier than I did, considering how marginal we were. Whoops. Docked home harbour master. Something has changed beneath. Someone wants to sign on. We have another free evening. Huzzah for all that. So let's go to London first. Deliver the claim in. 120 echo. Huzzah, we have some. Matter of luck. Sure thing, or is it? I might as well go for this. Carousing. Lost 10 echo. Lost 5 terror. Lost our free evening. Gained some recent news. You find yourself sharing a table with the likely lass. Shared warmth, new memories. Hard to say goodbye this time. Something has occurred. We will need to hire on more crew. But let's have a look at how we're doing first off here. I think, even though it's not necessarily the best thing for us, I'm going to sell off the... Where is it? There we are. I'll sell off the Zoop. I know we need it for a quest, but honestly, we need the money more right now. Cask of Mushroom Wine. The Crate of Human Souls can go as well. That gives us 300. That allows me to restock my crew, and that means we can go up and sort some stuff out there. So, how much fuel can I buy? I'm going to buy 28. I would like to buy some coffee as well, actually, but 28 will do for now. I have 3 supplies. I'll buy 2. That will get me up and down again, we hope. I really should not have bought the fuel, actually, because now I'm thinking about this, we do have some support reports to throw in, don't we? Oh well. I guess we could just go there now. Be a bit of a longer video, but it would mean we'd go down, have the trek, go up, lose some terror, sort some stuff out. Lodgings, we shan't really visit any of that. Times are not hard, I'm not going to sell that off. We're not going to retire. Why did we think about retiring? What are you going to give us? You're going to give us 2 supplies. Awesome. Well, we actually have the room for it. Scholar likes fresh secrets. Again, 20 echo for that. That honestly doesn't feel like a good exchange. This, however, is something that I will have to do here, and actually should probably have saved up a little more money for, actually. How's our hold looking? Hold is completely full. Well, I messed this up a little. Okay. The reason I say I missed an unexpected letter. You're a father. I have a child! Send the London to look after them, allowing you to take 2 legacies. A new arrival. Yes, I am the child's mother. Nope. We are the child's father. We are a father. Hooray! We shall spend time with our family. Let's see, what can we tell him here? Let's tell our child and your sweetheart about the surface. Lost 20 terror, gained 4 memoir Z fever. Oh, I need to raise their... Ah, I need to make him want to be a captain, and then I can get that. Okay. So I can't do that just yet. I need another free evening, which I'll get when I get back here the next time. Okay. So we have a quest now. If I can get enough Z fever into our child, then he will become my next captain. Following in my footsteps, and hopefully, not messing it up as badly as I am doing. So I have 10 crew. That's not ideal, but it means we can at least... We do stand some chance of making some money up top. I may have to use some more Admiralty favour to get back there anyway. I still have all the port reports, so that will give us fuel when we get back. But 7 supplies, 28 fuel. We got more than enough to make this trip work. So Canal, Mutton Island on the way back. What can possibly go wrong? I'm almost half tempted not to kill you. I said almost. But no, that sorts out our hunger, so it basically saves us pretty much a full supply, so I'm good with that. Yes, we do want to see our officers. Do I have any secrets available actually at this point? I don't have any secrets currently. We are by a fog bank. The good news is, of course, that we did actually massively lower our terror before when we were in London. Downside is, of course, doing this kind of kills any terror issues we might have had. But oh well. 26 fuel, more than enough to make it up and down. Get into London, sell off, gain another 2,000 gold for that. Hope we don't start suffering madness due to the light, which I think is what that is basically basically telling us at this point. And that'll give us enough money to have a buffer so that I don't put myself into such a silly situation again. Okay, listen to the surface gossip. Gain a vision of the surface. We shall gain a port report. And up we go. The light fascinates. We have lost all our terror. Let's try and fill up the mirror catch boxes. The light fascinates. The light compels. The light draws you constantly. Oh dear. I'm wondering if that's actually ever going to go away properly. I mean, we don't seem to be losing a lot of it just travelling around. We can share news from below. Gain free supplies and 2 fuel. We shall cargo ships around the Mediterranean. Lose 2 crew, gain 500 echo. I can purchase some more fuel here, so I will go and purchase enough to get Pome. So 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so that will definitely get us home. It's tempting to try this again, actually, but I know we didn't bring great many crew over, and our ship capacity is 15, not 10, so we can't really afford to do that. Let's go to Vienna. Revolution in the air. Nothing there I can do just yet. I need recent news to do that, so no. Oh well. Yes, we'll head back to Avernus. And we shall return below. Okay, so back to here. 4 fuel should be more than enough to get us back, I think. I can turn the lights off actually while I'm doing this. We'll probably go to mutton and just give ourselves another... tempted to attack you. The man who stole the sun. We shall make an example of him. I now have 1 empty one, I've lost 1 crew, I now have 1 prisoner. For other purposes. The downside is now that we're going slowly. This isn't a massive issue in and of itself, but it is a bit annoying. I also guess I've got to worry about this from now on, so that's also eaten up a lot of my profits. But I'm guessing that's actually because of my... What's my light effects currently at now? Where are my menaces? 70. I don't think we want to let that get to 100. I just don't think that's going to be advisable. It's already caused me some issues. But if I can get 1600 out of the Brine Bruiser again, that puts me up to about 2000 gold. That gives me enough to build on, and I can actually not worry about such things. But I don't think we're going back to the surface if we don't need to for a while. Maybe when I get a merchant ship and I decide on it. It's almost tempting. Now, the Isle of Cats is miles away. I'd say it's almost tempting to go there, but... But no, we'll head back and keep the mirror catch boxes. We can always sell the empties. And selling the empties and also the light inside them is still more profitable than losing them for 500. But I do think what we want to do is we want to actually go and get... we want to get a couple of heirlooms sorted out, because that seems to be just money for the next campaign. I've kind of drifted into mutton. Do I want to dock here? I might as well dock here, actually. Hello. No. Nightmare's gone. That's good. Isn't it? That was just about perfect. Butcher of supplies. All clear. Terror's rising while we're here, but you know, can't do too much else. And we're basically right in London with free fuel, which is vastly superior to where we were last time. I also know there's a dock bit around here. Let's dodge that. Quick as Haven. This will give us basically nothing, but hey, why not? Chat to the fisherman. There is some kind of midnight ceremony going on. Or I can visit the hilltop atop town. Let's go visit the hilltop. Lost 2 for that. And that's... we don't need to reduce our terror that much. I know we're kind of in the area, but... But yeah, quite an interesting couple of things here. We've had disaster. We've managed to just about recover from disaster. Of my own making, I do concede. We've fought many, many battles, and have proven that 2 guns are definitely better than the 1 gun. Vastly superior, really. Mirrors, definitely something we want to keep high, even in the next playthrough, if we can do it. But I think the speed, stealth detection, and other things are probably going to be helpful. It also seems to be the one stat we seem to be struggling to get. I mean, pages, arguably pages is there too, but I don't think we need pages all that much. It just seems faster experience versus increasing your actual stats. Iron certainly is useful as well, I will concede, but I don't think tearing a weapon over, because it would have to be my main gun. isn't actually all that helpful, especially as, I don't know, it would have the iron score attachment, so maybe there's a relevance. Having the hearts up, though, has managed to keep myself in good spirits all the way through this. So maybe I'm underestimating the heart side of things. That would allow me to carry a captain over as well. So possibly keep the tireless mechanic and keep my veils up that way. I do get to take 2, of course. So I might consider taking hearts and the tireless mechanic with me, or maybe you. I don't know. I just don't know. What I do know is we're back at London, and I'm going to end the video once we get there. I do want to at least show going back in there in case we have to, you know, see the security men again, who conveniently turn up when we actually have something this time. Because I'm sure they will. We'll hire more crew, because more crew is probably going to be reasonably helpful to us. Especially if we do end up going to the surface again, which seems so bad an idea right this moment, but we'll also see what we can do with our prisoner. That's the other side of things. So we dock. We shall collect our messages from the Harbour Master. The Blind Bruiser would like a word. Okay, we got that quest coming up again. We'll agree. And we will, of course, take the offer of sunlight. So we have a lot of echoes. I know 1,000 of it is not ours, but hey. We shall put a prisoner ashore. Accepts guests of all ages. We'll hand a prisoner over for sentencing. Okay, that seems sensible to me. London, we can hire more crew, but I'll do that momentarily. Let's get back to our lodgings and spend more time with our family. So, we shall give them another vision of a surface. Okay, Z fever is now 8. Read the morning papers. I now have another recent news. We shall visit our study, see what I can actually do from here. Probably not too much, actually, at this stage. We have enough tales of... Oh, Whispering Trophy Case. So yeah, we do need the Captivating Treasure. Or a lot of that. Okay, we'll leave our house for the moment then. We can rest up for 100, and I think that's probably worthwhile at this stage. Going another couple of restful nights. That it presumably has lowered our light effect. I certainly hope it has. Back out to London. So we can't get carousing in the docks anymore. By the look of it. Let's go to you and submit all our port reports. Okay, Demuse Gate. Fuel. Mount Parmesan. Fuel. Quakers Haven. I should also check where we actually need to go to for our little round trip. Vanderbilt. Wither. Abbey Rock. Human Corral, Polyphreme, Frostbound. Maybe I should go Frostbound now that we got a lower terror. What did you actually want me to do? Somewhere. You would want this to go somewhere. Avid Horizon, somewhere northeast. Okay, so I'm going to add that to the list if I didn't do already. So that's what we'll try and go to next. I mean, that's kind of what we were doing last time anyway. Only this time we'll try and stick with things. Miscellaneous, almost safe. Have gone to Wisdom, have gone to a lot of other places. No need for an aft weapon. I think what I might do is I might pick up an extra Oh, jeez, these are just so nice, but are they what I want? Or do I want to go instead? The Admiralty Special. There's a lot of engine power. A lot of engine power. And that'd be fine, but of course we don't have an aft thing to equip. We do have a bridge upgrade, which would unfortunately only be the light by the look of it. There's all that darned coffee. Grr. Could take wine, go to the monks, I suppose. We could... See here, this is just a big of an upgrade. So that goes us from 1,000 engine power to 2,000 engine power. And we'd have a secure compartment, though that wouldn't help us too much. Or I could wait and try and get the Admiralty Special. Or I could hold on to the money. Because looking at this, if I just hold on to the money, that puts me, what, halfway towards this thing now? Admittedly, 1,000, that's not ours, as I've mentioned. So, I think we're just going to spend the money on supplies for the moment. I might pick up a low-level light, actually, then. Yeah, there we go. So we'll equip that on. 3 extra mirrors. That's going to help our firing speed down to 3.2, which is all good. And yeah, can't complain with that. So, a slight upgrade, and we move on to the next episode. So, until then.